Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A and I'm joined by Max.
Hello.
Max is my fiance, if you didn't know already. He's been in the 2 vlogs that we have done, but he hasn't actually been in a more formal sit-down video yet. So we're going to be answering some questions that you guys sent in on the little Instagram Ask Me a Question thingy. So are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, sure.
So the first question is, how long have we been together and how long were we together before we had or fell pregnant with Casper? So we're together now for 2 years, 7 months.
Oh, I just noticed it over 2.5.
Yeah, because Max proposed to me on our 2.5 year, which was, so we started dating on December 20th, 2016. So last month was our 2.5 year. So, and I fell pregnant of June last year. So we would have been together 1.5 years then. Yeah. Did we see this in our future?
No, I saw me sitting on my ass playing on Xbox and gaming and stuff.
So I've always wanted a big family, and I've always wanted to start early, but not necessarily this early. Yeah?
Yeah.
You wanted a big family?
Really never came up
Fair enough.
until I met you.
Yeah, I suppose so. So, yeah, we didn't see it quite this early, but that's just the way things planned out. The next question is, what was our reactions to becoming teen parents? So, my reaction was literally to scream, "Mum, I'm pregnant," because I was in the downstairs toilet and my mum was the only person who was home. So yeah, that was my reaction. Max's reaction, on the other hand, do you want to explain it? It was interesting, but not interesting at the same
It
time.
was interesting because it was 3 o'clock in the morning.
It wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning, it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was 3 o'clock.
You took an afternoon nap, right?
I was asleep.
Yeah, he was asleep. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon as I just got back from school. And like, I had this gut feeling, so I'm like, I'm gonna take a pregnancy test on the off chance. And then I phoned him up on Skype, because we used to Skype at the time, and I phoned him up on Skype and I was like, "Max, I'm pregnant." And he's like, "Can I go back to sleep now?"
I was tired. I didn't know what to do. I had to sleep and then call you again.
Yeah, he slept for another 2 hours. And then we had a discussion.
It's weird how you remember that.
Next question is, have we had any hurdles in our relationship since having Casper? He let you.
Yeah, I did that.
I'd say the hurdle is trying to find stuff for just us.
Yeah, time.
Like time for just us, and probably that I used to get really annoyed because he obviously stayed in school just after I gave birth to Casper, because he was born in March and school ended in June.
Yeah.
So he was still attending school and I got really annoyed because his parents wouldn't let him stay over the night very often, and yeah, I just felt like I was doing it very single-handedly, and I think that caused quite a few ripples in our relationship.
What about now?
I'd say now we're pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going to quite strong.
We've got sort of little routines.
Yeah, we have.
Sometimes they change, but
I think recently we've got really good because we've sort of discussed like if, because Max tends to get up with Casper when he wakes up, say 6, 7 o'clock. And then at night he'll become really tired, so I think we've had that, like, we've found a way that I do the night shifts if Casper isn't going to sleep and Max does the morning shifts, which is really good. So yeah, I'd say now we're getting stronger. Like we've overcome like the tiredness and stuff, but he's not wanting his tummy.
but you're grumpy.
The next question is, what do we wish we knew before having Casper?
I'm not sure what you think.
I'm not quite sure. I'd say more like realising how hard sometimes it is to cooperate with each other, and like when it's time to just let each other take control. Like sometimes I'll be really, really involved with Casper and I'll want to do everything for him and I want to change his happiness, everything like that. But then other times Max wants to do that and he'll be asking me like, do you want me to give you a hand? Do you want me to give you a hand?
Anyway.
And I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, no, just go away. And it's the same the other way around as well. Anything else that you wish you know?
I wish that I knew that he would be more sleepy. I didn't know he would be that sleepy because we've been told that we'd be having sleepless nights. But he sleeps fine.
So that's a really positive thing.
Yeah.
Like, not to be so worried about the whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And formula is alright, even though apparently breast is best, but he sleeps much better with formula.
Yeah,
than he did with.
Yeah, I'd say there's something. Yeah, we shouldn't feel like we're doing a worse job at parenting just because we had to switch to formula. Like, I think it makes us feel a lot better that it wasn't a choice necessarily, but we still had to. So
yeah, because he's putting a lot of weight now, but he's
very
before.
Yeah. So not to feel like so like against ourselves. Yeah. So the next question is, would you do anything differently?
I don't think I would, but probably maybe start doing on formula or try formula a bit more earlier on.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't putting on weight, so then if we would have tried formula earlier on, he may have put on a little bit more weight than now, but he's...
Yeah, I think that, but I suppose that's mainly down to me because I felt like very not forced to breastfeed. Like I really, really wanted to breastfeed, but at the same time, I wish I saw the positives of formula because not many people do like talk about the positives of formula. It's I'd say let's try formula earlier. So he would be more heavy, you know what I mean. The next question is, have you ever wanted to call it quits? Like when I was pregnant, did you ever like have a feeling on your mind that you want to walk out?
No, because originally I thought when you said you were, I was like, wow, it's actually something that I can do and something I can push towards doing other things, so it made me... He grabbed his dummy off the floor. Smart boy. Well, it made me like push me towards doing more work in school, even though I didn't do as much, and doing other stuff, not just sitting gaming all the time, like sorting stuff out.
I mean, obviously, I couldn't exactly call up quits when I was pregnant. I would never. If that's talking along the lines of abortion, in certain scenarios, like ours, where we weren't exactly the smartest and we didn't use protection, I don't agree with abortion whatsoever. And I've talked to Max about the subject quite a lot, and he gets quite annoyed with me. But when it comes down to a scenario like ours, where we haven't made I think now looking back, I think we made the right decision, but when we hadn't taken precautions to stop becoming pregnant, I don't believe abortion should be allowed or is right. Yeah, if that's a way to word it. The final question is, do we love each other? Obviously, like, I don't think being parents puts quite a big strain on our relationship, and I don't think that if we didn't love each other, we would be here at this very moment in time. You know, he is 4 months old now, and I don't think we'd be where we were if we didn't love each other. I think there's sometimes been doubts, and there's been quite a few like struggles and things like that, but I think now we're going really strong. I'm gonna let Casper do the outro for us.
Do
you want to do the outro,
So
little man?
tired. You can have a sleep after this. Bear in mind he did have a bottle just before this, and normally he falls asleep during that.
Yeah.
But
Okay everybody, I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up with that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.
bye.
Bye!